What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome back to the Season 2 Zigzag's Play Along League. Today we are on Leg 9, and there are 4 hours to go, so we're almost done. Before I get into things, links in the description for this week's league and this week's challenge, and also be sure to suggest any maps that you would like to see in the future. And yeah, without further ado, let us get into things. So, AI-generated world. 1 minute and 30 seconds per round, no move. It's the classic, let's get into it. Okay, so we have kind of a Russian or Baltic looking scene here. This house maybe looks more Baltic to me, and maybe this pole does too. I think they use these little hook poles maybe in Latvia and Estonia, I think. With the white flowers, this might be Estonia, but we also have a little blur here, and I know the little blurs are common in Lithuania too, so not sure. This is a weird camera glitch too. I'm gonna go for Estonia. I think it kind of looks like Estonia with the white flowers. So that is my call at the moment, but I might guess kind of south just in case we are in Latvia. And okay, actually was in Estonia, but it's back on these islands again, so you know, classic stuff, classic stuff. Okay, next one. This one, we have a yellow line in the center of the road, and we have a Thai flag, so we should be in Thailand here. And yes, we have the same Thai light bulb from last episode, the Battle Royale one. And we have mountains here. This is the interesting part. So mountains to the north and to the south. We should be, well, let me see now. I think this part of the country is more flat. We should be somewhere around here. Kind of feels like the Philippines, so maybe we're kind of in line with Manila or something like that. In terms of climate, it feels like the Philippines, I mean. Just looking, maybe that's like some regional flag, not familiar with it though. We got a sleeping dog. It's a nice little shop front here, nice little house front, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't learnt the area codes, but 08 is the area code here. Maybe I am feeling a little further south, but it seems like more people might live up here. I'm gonna say Tuck, I'm gonna say we're in Tuck. And okay, it is a bit further south here. So, yep, not too bad though. I did think about the Panhandle or the Peninsula, but that's alright. Decent score still. This one, without moving, looks more like Botswana, but let's see. Yeah, we got the white car, so it should be Botswana. Sun is to the north, so we are in the southern hemisphere. And with dirt this brown, we should be somewhere around here, I think. I'm going to guess maybe on this road here. We're going north to south, so maybe on this road here then. And okay, we're very close. That's great. That's great. I actually managed to pick up the dirt color very nicely because it's a bit more white down here. At least that's what I think. I'm not really a great guesser on good old Botswana. Okay, this one. Where is this actually? Haven't worked it out yet. So we have. Is it France? Let's see. Yeah, appears to be. Yeah, appears to be French language here. It almost feels like we've got low cam though, so maybe we're actually in Switzerland here. I was just thrown off by the fact that we can see a bit of the car, but yeah, I think this actually is Switzerland. But we have blue strips on the number plates. They don't normally use those in Switzerland, although some of them don't. Okay, some of them don't. Yep, so I think we should be in Switzerland here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's French. So, what city could it be? We could be in Bern, I guess. That's possible. Could be there. Otherwise, we could be in Geneva. I feel like Geneva's probably more likely here. So let's go there. Let's say we are right here. And yeah, 1.4 kilometers away. Probably could have actually done it with the road angle, but couldn't be bothered. But that is basically a max score, so I'm happy with that. Next one, taking a while to load in here. We have white car again. And this one should be somewhere in the South African region. And let's see where the sun is. The sun is to the north, so we should be in the southern hemisphere here, guys. And what else can we see? Can we see any cars or number plates? Or no, this is either South Africa. Well, this could be Eswatini now that I think of it. Have we got any hills? We do have hills. So it's South Africa or Eswatini or Botswana here. I'm leaning South Africa now, but you know, actually this could really be Eswatini. Now I'm thinking of it. Where are the hills? Let's see what direction the hills are in. To the south. So, where would fit? It would be all hilly over here. Maybe we could be in this kind of region here, if we're seeing those hills to the south. It's possible. Otherwise, we could even be up here. You can even get a few hills this size in Botswana as well, I think. But I'm going to go for Eswatini. And... no, it wasn't a good guess. It was in Botswana. So, yeah, it was a bit dry to be Eswatini in hindsight. Not really a great guess. Let's see where it ended up. 20k. Would have been a lot higher if I nailed that one. Let's see if I got into the top 15 nevertheless. And yeah, I've just missed out. So let us see how the top 15 went in this round, shall we? Alright, so for this Switzerland one, we had a couple of guesses over here. 1, 2 here. 1 in Paris. And yeah, we had a good number over in Geneva, which makes sense. The French-speaking sector of Switzerland. We even had a Marseille guess, which, I mean, would be a good guess, but it was low cam, as I eventually figured out. Next up with this Estonia, on the islands. No one guessed the islands, which I think is fair enough. It didn't really look like the islands, to be fair. We had Lithuanias, we had 5 Latvias, I think 5 Latvias there, and then the rest in Estonia. So, you know, Baltic's typically a difficult region, even a Finland. As for the Thailand, we had a lot of guesses up here, which I think is fair enough. Like, that's relative where I thought it was. And then a lot of good guesses as well, which is quite impressive. And then just 1 Indonesia. And then as for this one, I was actually the closest out of anyone, so I'm really pleased with that. For this first Botswana, and for the second Botswana, no, it was not good. We had a couple out in South Africa and Eswatini, but most people getting in the right region, so I really should have gotten that, in all honesty. But yeah, let us check out everyone who played, and check out who has the Wooden Spoon Award today. So we had, how many people playing here? We had 86 people playing, so let's check out the bottom 3, and see where they were going with things. Okay, so here are the bottom 3. We had 1 good guess here next to Botswana for the second Botswana round. The other guess for that one were in Argentina and Senegal. And then for the second Botswana round, we had another Senegal, and we had 2 Australias. Okay, that's fair enough. I can definitely see that. As for this one in Switzerland, people should have been able to see the French. So we had 1 Paris guess, 1 Belgium guess, and 1 person missing out, I guess. Then it was the United Kingdom as a guess for the Estonia. We had a Finland and a Sweden, so not terrible guesses, but not quite on either. And the Thailand one everyone got because of the flag, I can only assume. And yeah, that is it for that seed. So let us move on to the challenge. It is a complete world. Again, feel free to suggest a map that you would like to see in the future, but let's get into things here. Okay, so this map theoretically contains every country in the world, I believe. We have a bit of yellow on this number plate, so it should be in Portugal here. Actually, we have a black and yellow chevron. I think they use those over there. So let's check it out. This feels fairly northern to me. Kind of feels like a little bit greener than you would see in most places in Portugal. Assuming that it is Portugal, that is. I haven't seen any, like, concrete evidence, although we do have white buildings, which are typical for Portugal. Is it hilly? It is pretty hilly, and this area up here is hilly too. So let's guess in Aquazello. And oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Gen 2 as well. Yeah. I really should have gotten that. Ends up being over here in the Acors or Azores. I don't really know how to pronounce that, to be honest. Never looked into it, but not a good guess anyway. Next up, we appear to be in... Is this Hungarian language? I think so. Let's check a look. Could be Polish too. Let's see. Just looking for any concrete evidence that it's one language or the other here. I think it looks more like Hungarian to me. Brainer. We got a Tesco. Interesting. It's Gen 4, so yeah, Hungary does get Gen 4. I can't remember if Poland does or not, though. We've only got 50 seconds here left. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. You know, it could also be the Czech Republic, now that I'm thinking of it. I think we're actually in the Czech Republic. It says Brno, and I know there's a city called Brno, so why not guess there? Okay, it was Czech Republic at least. The language is giving me a hard time there. We're in Cheb? Yeah, someone actually managed to get it Polar Wally, so a really impressive guess there from Polly. Next up, we have a photosphere of some kind here, and this one is deep in the jungle, apparently. So let's see where we think we are. It's quite a jungle here. I'm thinking Africa somewhere. But it's all out of focus as well. That's the really annoying thing with this one. Somewhere in the jungle. I'm thinking Central Africa somewhere. Although this structure kind of looks Asian as well. Have like a really red soil. Just thinking somewhere like Central African Republic. Somewhere through here, I think, is my most likely. What about Burundi? Would Burundi be a nice central guess here? I don't know. There's really not much to go off of here. We've got like a Europe. I think this is a European car here. Same with that one, maybe. But yeah, the vegetation and stuff looks more African to me. Is it finally starting to load? No, only this part's in focus. The only part we don't need in focus is in focus. Okay, let's just guess it. And, oh, it was in French Guiana. Okay, so I was thinking Africa. Clearly has not paid off for me. French Guiana. Okay, interesting, interesting. Next up, and we appear to be in Europe, even from this blurry image, I think. Let's check out what's going on over here. A bit of a fishing trip. Could be North America, having said that. Got some fellows here. I'm not sure what they're doing. I wonder what they're up to there. Have they caught a fish, or... Yeah, interesting. Let's look at these trees. Looking more European than North American to me. In any case, we've got a Mitsubishi here, which is interesting. We've got a lake. What could we be thinking here? I'm thinking anywhere like Hungary up to Finland or something like that. It feels more continental Europe to me. And we got hills though. So it's probably not Finland or Sweden because of those hills. Somewhere with a lake. It's the middle of winter here. I think that might be a blue strip on that number plate. Can't tell, to be quite honest. I'm actually not sure where we are. What race are these guys? I think they're just Europeans. Not really sure. Has to be hilly, but not mountainous. Somewhere over here. Guys, I'm kind of stunted here. Stumped completely. I'm gonna go here. Let's see if I'm right. Ah, that makes sense. It's in Georgia. So, what a tough round. I just was really struggling to know what to say here because it was just such a tough location. Some people have actually managed to get the right area here, so I wonder how they were able to do that. But yeah, my Slovakia guys kind of looking silly right now, and we are not on a good score here so far. Not at all. And we have black screen so far, so I might have to refresh this page. And will we actually get anything? Yes, we will. Okay. And we have a lighthouse up on the hill here of some kind. And, okay. Where do we think we are? So this is the architecture. Maybe looking Scottish or something to me. Okay, we have some interesting brick buildings here. Black roofs, white houses, so perhaps Northern Irish. We have a French flag. Okay, and we have French as well. So with this architecture, I'm thinking that we're probably somewhere in, like, Brittany. I think that's the name of the area over here. Like, is it here or here? I can't remember. Somewhere over here, I think. So we have the ocean, what appears to be to the south. So I'm not exactly sure if that is correct, but could we be somewhere like here? If we are to the south, or maybe even somewhere like here. Now that's possible. Now let's see, it is quite a rocky cliff face, and this one is also the same. So with the ocean to the south, it's all about whether the compass is lying or not. But yeah, if I looked at this architecture, I would have said Scottish or Irish. But no, it appears to be in France. So there you go. And the French flag comes in clutch. So let's see if I was correct. And... no, it was. Did I put it over here before? I think I actually put it down here or something. But yeah, right near Brest. At a very similar looking point, but a decent score indeed. Oh, interesting guess over here. I like that. And the final score is 12,400. So I would say quite a good effort. And look at the nice little string these make. So let's see where I came. I came all the way down in 20th. Even with a good last guess. wasn't quite enough. So let us check out everyone who played here. We actually had, how many people playing along? 45 people playing along, so thank you very much everyone who did. And let's check out the top 10, shall we? I think we'll actually go, yeah, we'll go to top 10, why not? So for this South American one, we had 1, 2, 3, and 7 guessing in South America, then 1, 2, 3 of us over in Africa, fair enough. As for this Portugal one, yeah, most of us guessing on the mainland. It was only a few people who really pulled ahead on account of their Azores guess. Oh yes, the Azores Islands, that's right, it just popped into my head now. As for this France one, yep, a bunch of people guessing out here, and this is Brittany, isn't it? Probably could have actually checked that. I don't actually know, but yeah, a lot of people getting in the right area, so well done. Perhaps people have even been there, and one person getting the correct one, so well done there. Let's check out what else we had. We did have this one over here in Georgia, and so we had all kinds of guesses here. So we had an Indonesia, we had a Kazakhstan, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 people getting in the right area, so well done. Would like to know how you did that, guys. Me and this girl here guessing in Slovakia, and even, oh no, Lithuania guess for that, and then a Slovakia guess for this Czechia one. A bunch of people guessing in Bruno because it said Brano. Yeah, is that it? I think that is it. That is all 5 locations that we had. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do suggest what map you'd like to see. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we'll be doing the 10th leg. So we're almost 2/3 of the way through, and we will see who wins the $10 or the $15 Steam voucher. You can join in at any point in this as well, so if you haven't yet played but you would like to, feel free to do so. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later.